It's the end of 2024, and it's time for what I hope will become an annual tradition around here, and that's me naming my favorite set that I managed to build this past calendar year and my absolutely favorite minifig also. So let the pageant begin. Hi, I'm Tom Bray since 1954, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, before I begin all this pageantry, I just want everybody to know that I'm a newbie in this Lego stuff. I've only entered my 6th month of my Lego journey. So I got started at the end of July of this year, and I've been having so much fun. I haven't looked back. So as long as you keep that in mind and take everything I say with a grain of salt, let's look at my top 5 candidates for my favorite minifig of 2024. Here they are. First up is the return of Johnny Thunder. Now, the reprise of what I think is a wonderful minifig, which has been updated for the modern era, appeared officially in the new 2024 wave of Jungle Explorer sets that came out. The new Johnny minifig appears in a very inexpensive set number 60424, which includes an ATV, and as what I think is an incredible bonus, a red panda, which is just incredibly cute. It's a wonderful minifig, and I'm absolutely delighted with it. It has to be a top contender for sure for the best minifig for me. The next up is Orion from the Space series of Lego collectible minifigs, in this case, Series 26. And what I love about this minifig are the extras that it comes with, which gives it so many possibilities. The shield that's transparent with an image of the constellation Orion, a club as a weapon. I've already built an entirely new faction out of this minifig. Now, for the next in the series of minifigs that are contenders for the best of 2024, I have to go to the Dungeons & Dragons collectible minifigure set. This series of minifigs have been tremendously popular for Lego, and if you're a regular viewer of the channel, you'll know that I've bought multiples of them to both army build and to customize. So the first up that I'm taking out of this series is the vampire figure Strahd von Zarovich. And some might disagree with me choosing this, but I think that the torso is beautifully printed. And I think the colors will be very useful for creating original minifigure factions, especially for noblemen, that red torso. A bonus for me with this figure is the cape, the superb sword, the 2 interesting face prints, and the hairpiece. And then the icing on the cake is that little rat with the little red eyes. I think all in all, this figure is a winner. So now the next in my list of possibilities for best minifig of 2024 is the Warlock. I think this minifig may possibly be, for me, the most useful as far as the parts it has. From the hairpiece with those elven-style ears, to the head, to the staff with that crazy eyeball, and that shoulder armor and the 2 daggers that are included. And then, look at the torso and the leg pieces and the arm pieces. I think this is going to make for fun and interesting building. And I made sure that I bought a bunch of them just for this purpose before they're retired. Now, the last on my list of contenders for the best minifig of 2024 is the Dragonborn Paladin. And also, this is part of the Dungeons & Dragons collectible minifigure series. This figure is pretty amazing. The armor alone makes it a must-have for me in multiples. But the torso, arms, and the leg printing are just exceptional, and they're making this figure extremely versatile, either just using the parts and combining them with other figures, or just using the torso, legs, and arms to create original factions. Arguably, the least useful feature of this minifig has to be the head, although I find it unusual and charming, and even if I don't always use it in the building of factions, I'm really happy to have it in my parts box. So those are the top 5 contenders, in my mind, for the best minifig of 2024. And I should add that it's quite frankly impossible to have only chosen 3 out of the Dungeons & Dragons series, because in my mind, every single one of those figures is a home run. But For pure versatility, the winner here has to be the Dragonborn Paladin. Now, I'm not alone, I don't think, in this assessment because, well, the secondary market has already weighed in, and of all the characters in the series, this figure seems to be fetching the highest price tag, which is why I'm glad I was able to get at retail enough to build a small legion and have some parts to use to build original factions. So bravo, Lego. What fun I've had in this past year. I look forward to more and possibly maybe a second in that series of Dungeons and Dragons. Now, let's go on to the best set that I think I was able to build in 2024. Now, remember, I haven't had a full year as a Lego builder, and yet I built an incredible variety of sets this last year, from the Disney Castle to Harry Potter to multiple Jurassic Park sets, Indiana Jones, a sprinkling of Star Wars. I had a really busy first 6 months of Lego building. But by far, my two favorite sets of 2024 would have to be the Eldorado Fortress and the 3-in-1 Medieval Castle. So let's look at the Eldorado Fortress first. This is a spectacular homage to the pirate, fort theme of Lego yesterday. The build of this fortress was fun, never boring, interesting, and a real value for the money. Because not only did I get soldiers and a fortress, but also kind of a splash of pirates to give me two factions in conflict with each other, all in one set. It's spectacular. And I'm really sorry to see this set go. But I don't think it'll come as any surprise to any of you who've been watching this channel that my absolutely favorite set that I built in 2024 is the medieval 3-in-1 castle set for value, for the fact that it provides me with a manageable size castle for what was originally under $100. It's spectacular. The minifigs. I mean, if you've been watching my channel, you already know I've bought several of these sets, and I'm absolutely thankful that I've done so. So that's it. Those are my favorites of 2024. My favorite minifig, and my favorite set that I managed to build. Now, what about you? In the comments, let me know what your favorite minifig was of the last year, and also your favorite set, because I'd love to hear from you what you think. I always learn so much from you. I'm so grateful for your support. And so until next time, happy building and Happy New Year. Take care.